one that is here, and I have two submissions. Well, I sketched out two submissions. First one on the left is from Sren327, Firefighter Prime. I can't give up the backstory on this guy because it's kind of long and I do not want to rest assured on it some contradictory things. So Sren, the name Firefighter Prime, yes, he's a hero. His best friend is um, the one and only Inferno. Whoops, blurry. I hope you like this interpretation of him. Fire truck with a ladder on the back, yeah, I could have found that plausible. I wanted him to be a little bit more epic and tried to make him into a military fire truck, but that was too cumbersome, and I don't think a hero should be feared like that. And also the name Firefighter Prime, maybe. I would like to call him Douse, however, like to douse out a fire with water. Okay, moving on to the second submission from Dark Forces 72. He wanted me to do a movie style on his fan character Landshock, an Autobot racer. In the movie style, it has to do with all the complex stuff, and that's why it took me a little bit longer. Yeah. And I don't know why, but my camera is not focusing as well. So yeah, I did spend a lot of time on this. There's a lot of back sketches on these guys on concepts and things, but I don't want to bore you with that. So moving on. What I've created. I am one that is, and this is an Autobot air support unit. Yes! Well, I'll just say one thing. This guy is made to hold a minifig. And as you can see, that open cockpit right there, yeah, fits into that really well. Unfortunately, it came into cost when I wanted to build a robot around it, like Macross or Robotech, whatever you want to call it. Also, I gave him a gun, but it's there for stability on his nose. It wouldn't actually help him, but it keeps him upright instead of like down there. And before I put the minifig in, the wings are gigantic, though they might be a little bit logical. They don't look streamlined enough for me. I mean, I gave this guy a dragon-esque feature on the snout, but still, it's just a plane. It's a futuristic aerial support unit. Again, these are under the wings. Just take them off. So here, it looks bigger with these things out of the way, in the sense that not like it's an entire ship, not a like one-manned plane, because it has smaller wings. And yeah, my logic is a bit skewered, but use your imagination. Just put these back on for the sake of his unified self. And putting the minifig in should be focused on this. His gun can be stored right behind his head. That little philosophy there. I mean, I did the interaction with minifig and vehicle with Dyke. Remember him? Darth Vader and another dude or whatever, I forget, I'm not looking. Yeah, and he fits, nothing bumping in the way, and he's lying down there comfortably, hopefully. Okay, on to how he transforms, because I've already been in 5 minutes in here. Take off the gun, and these are the arms. Yeah, if you haven't noticed right now, this guy was actually destroyed from, you know, Mega Gigas, you know, back then. And how do you like your Transformers? Yeah, I settled on the aerial bot, but it's not as great as I figured out to turn out to be. Anyways, you can this is the axle that will also pivot the wings. It's his shoulder in robot mode, and as you can see right now, those are going to be his legs, and here's his head. Yeah, that's why I didn't like them. I'm probably going to destroy him again, but no, for the sake of originality, I will have him stay here for a little bit longer until I have the inspiration. You saw I just put out the leg just like that. It's actually just connected to the shoulder of the robot mode, very loosely, but in the sense that's being narrow, his whole body being narrow. He has tiny feet, and almost to that Gerwalk mode. Yeah, I did another bad thing. Just as I am on Solar Stream, I used the backwards Mega Block set. Hey, don't judge me. There's a Macross Gerwalk thing. He's a pretty big build for me, but he'll get around. Whoa! And that's another thing why I should destroy him. He's very loose. Because they're all ball jointed. Yeah. He's not completely finished yet, but he looks cool. You know, being half robot, half plane, wings as shoulders, hands on ball joints. Oh, and I almost forgot, the arms, to be double jointed, had this peg axle thing implemented. So if you want him to be normal jointed, just push it back and he has a normal flush arm, almost. It's almost flush. I don't have any more parts to actually fill it up. Same on the other side. And to complete the transformation to robot mode, just take the whole junk section, just on a lot of other aerial bots, and then turn it to the side because you can see it. That peg up there, I mean that these two hinges will make this whole upper torso part fall down. And that's not his head. This is his head. Another not really inventive head. And also for the wings, that's how he looks right now, but I made his wings, since you saw those plates when I ripped them off earlier, they could do that. And flop down to the side, just like animated Blitzwing, except for Blitzwing's had it on his arm, not on his shoulder. And these do come with a drawback. These discs don't really stay up and hold on to their plates. They're really cumbersome to put back on. There. I don't recommend building this guy. Oh yeah, his gun. His gun just flops onto the arms. His hands are not really inventive. His hips are, you know, ball jointed at the hip and double jointed there, but it's not great. Of course, these are my videos. They're not reviews. They're videos of creation. And of course, with every big character, there should be a glorified picture. I didn't feel like making one, but I broke down and made one. As you noticed, all the knees and the elbows are onto his back. So I made him have rocket punch gloves. gauntlet arm things. This is the Autobot aerial support unit in all its mock-up glory. And I am one that is hoping that you might be able to make it even better, because one big flaw here is that he doesn't have back detail and it's hollow. One good thing about this guy is that he has a minifig in his stomach. Yeah. Anytime if he was one of those Decepticon seekers, he'd probably fit in, I don't know. But I am one that is, and thanks for watching.